Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Barak, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the others at GMS and the Atham pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. It's Brother Rawchaa from 6th Away Camp. So, yeah, there's this this post where it talks about, multiple states are in a state of emergency. So, I'll just pull some of these posts, and then I'll go into some scripts. So this is from Yahoo. Multiple states have declared a state of emergency over coronavirus, and expert explains what that means. California became the latest place to declare a state of emergency on Wednesday in response to the coronavirus, a move prompted by a sharp rise in cases in Los Angeles County, including one confirmed death. In a press conference, the state's governor, Gavin Newsom, said the declaration would help the state further prepare our communities and our healthcare system in the event it spreads more broadly. Newsom's decision followed similar ones in Florida, Texas, and Washington. So currently there's four states, including California, that are under a state of emergency. So people are starting to bug out. I recently, the other day, went to Rayleigh's, and I was talking to one of the workers. One of the workers came up to me randomly, and we started chopping it up. And the coronavirus topic came up, and he was like, "Yeah, we ran out of cleaning supplies, and what's it called? The breathing masks. They sold out. They sold out. So people are starting to bug out. People are tripping out. And then today I went to the laundromat, dry clothes, and you look in all these businesses, all these food businesses, everybody's just wearing gloves. Everybody's wiping everything down with like gallons of Lysol. And this is all judgment from the Lord. It's and Lord willing, it gets worse. We're hoping it gets worse. So I looked up the state of emergency and what the meaning is, and state of emergency definition: a condition declared by a government in which martial law applies usually. And then I tried to click on it, and they changed it. Like they see that's the devil. That's Satan. They because I looked it up the other day, and yesterday actually, and it said state of emergency. Uh, uh, this is from the dictionary. I have it on my phone. State of emergency: a situation of national danger or disaster in which a government suspends normal constitutional procedures in order to regain control. Yeah, so they're able to suspend the Constitution, which that's what Esau uses to give people the rights, to so there's another state of emergency. A state of emergency is a situation in which a government is empowered to perform actions or impose policies that it would normally not be permitted to undertake. A government can declare such a state during a disaster, civil unrest, or armed conflict. Such declarations alert citizens to change their normal behavior and orders government agencies to implement emergency plans. Yeah, that's martial law. That's martial law. In so many words. Esau tries to make it sound like good for you, but it's not. This is talking about martial law. They're gonna. The apostle just did a video where there's certain laws during martial law that if they catch you on the street, they could just shoot you. They'll just shoot you right then and there. And so this is what's coming to America, and is what's coming to the world. Because it's happened in China, where over 700 million are in quarantine or self quarantine. And Italy, people are in quarantine. So this is popping off all over the world. This, Lord willing, this is the one to bring destruction. So I'll get Salakia. Okay, this Second Esdras 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be, or I'll just start at 14. Salakia. Second Esdras 15 and 17. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. So cities are going to be quarantined. Cities are going to be blocked off. They're probably going to block off the freeways. Not let nobody out of the city, nobody in. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So yeah, these people are gonna be killing each other. Neighbors, neighbors that have been neighbors for years and years. Which nowadays neighbors don't even talk to each other. You could be neighbors with somebody for 10 years, and they won't say more than a couple of words. Oh, hi, hey, bye, hi. So these people don't know each other. I remember growing up, when we didn't have internet or things like this, where we would talk amongst neighbors. Like we were cool. We knew each other. We would ask like how we're doing. Blah blah blah. Things like that. Nowadays it's not like that. Everybody just lives inside, in their own world, off of social media, off the internet. So people don't conversate like they used to. So they're not going to have no pity on each other because they don't even know them. They're just going to go in there, jack all their shit, take all their stuff, spoil their goods because of lack of bread, and for great tribulation, which that's the great tribulation. This is going to be a time that has never been. The scriptures talk about it. There's Jacob's trouble. A time that has never been. This is Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Yeah, so this is going to be a very destructive time that's going to come upon the world. A great tribulation, Jacob's trouble. This is where our faith is going to be tested. It's going to be tested. We're going to be pushed to the limits. And things happen in our lives where the Lord shows us he's with us. We got to have faith in those times that the Lord's going to deliver us out of any trouble. Even being at camp, people will bring us drinks, bring us stuff, because they see, they're like, man, hey, these guys are doing something righteous. They'll bring us stuff, and that could happen, in the during Jacob's trouble. You might have animals bring you food. A water comes out of a rock. You never know how the Lord is gonna help you out. So this is Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi power. Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Yeah, we're gonna be cool in those days. We're gonna be legit. Jake's gonna be stunting on everybody. We're gonna have hella food, hella water. It's gonna be lit. Everybody's just gonna be through. We're just gonna be laughing at everybody. Right now, everybody's laughing at us, but in those times, we're gonna be laughing at them. And I shall laugh at your calamity. Is Proverbs 1 and 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your terror comes. Or so I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. Yeah, and that's gonna be us. That's good. We're gonna be mocking these people. Because the spirit of the Lord is gonna be upon us. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. To get with spiritual powers. For the Lord to have His Spirit on us to endure. We're gonna be laughing at these people because that's what you get. We've been out there starting with the apostles, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlab, and Apostle Rawchaa. They've been pushing this truth for 30 plus years. And they've been telling this the same things. What we're preaching for years. So there's no reason why you shouldn't know. You shouldn't know the truth. So this is 2 Kings 6:25. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it, and until and there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it, until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver, and the fourth part of a cab of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver. So people are literally going to be eating shit. They're going to be eating shit because there's going to be no food. They're going to run out of food. Even now, people have gone to Costco and start to load up on these what's it called? These different there's this item. It costs like $5,000, and it's like a year's worth of food. And Costco sold out on it. One of the brothers did a video on it. So people are not going to be able to find food in those times. They're going to be eating shit. They're going to be eating each other. Which the scriptures go into that. They're they're going to be eating their children. It's gonna get real gutter out here, real vicious. And that's what these people deserve. The 2/3. People that don't want to hear the words of the Lord, don't want to turn from their wickedness. Just keep being unrighteous. But yeah, that was it. That was just a quick lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Qadash. Dove honors the apostles and the others at GMS and the Atham, preaching His word in truth and its sincerity. And shalom to the elect and abad Ball. And shalak Mawath and shalak Rayam to Babylon. Shalom to the elect.